The Labour Party has described the report of the European Union Election Observation Mission on the 2023 general election in Nigeria as confirmation of connivance between the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and the All Progressive Congress-led government. The party disclosed this in a press statement issued by its National Publicity Secretary Obiora on Sunday night in reaction to the federal government's dismissal of the UN mission report. The statement said that the leadership of the Labour Party has noted with dismay the statement by the federal government discrediting the European Union's conclusion on the 2023 general election, wherein it faulted the modality by which the conclusion was reached. We see this face-saving measure by the federal government, which is coming days after the submission of the report, as fable and medicine after death. It will interest the government to note that the European Union's report is only one out of numerous submissions by other international observers who have described the outcome of the election as a sham and an exercise that did not reflect the will of the majority of Nigerians. Labour Party stands by the position of the UN Observation Mission. We have always said that this election was massively rigged in favor of the APC and their candidate. What the federal government is saying is just an afterthought and a shameless effort to mask the obvious. Even the blind can see, the deaf can hear, and they know this election was manipulated. Huge pieces of evidence abandoned for even the deaf and the blind to hear and feel. We are only hoping that the judiciary will dispense justice without fear of favor in the interest of the nation and prosperity. Nigerians already know the true winner of the 2023 presidential election, and no amount of standing denier or rebuttal can change the fact that the party in power has no mandate of the electorate. We must also note that whatever position the INEC has taken is with active connivance with the federal government to deny the electorate, and it clearly shows that INEC is not in any way independent. The Commission's action is at the whims and the caprice of the government, and we know it. But Nigerians looking to the judiciary for justice, that is where we stand. EU should focus on how to restore peace and tranquility in Russia and Ukraine and other troubled parts of the EU states, instead of interfering in what is entirely not their problem. How can you now say it's not their problem? In this election, the EU gave Nigeria a lot of money. They make sure that they train Nigerian INEC staffs. All these things they did. Why did the Nigerian government not tell them to mind their business when they are all doing all these things to help Nigerian government during the election? A lot of money was given to them by this the same EU and all that. And with all these that happened, because we are blinded by tribalism, majority of people are not still saying this, that this is wrong. EU is not the only international observers that condemned the process of the election that produced Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a Nigerian president. You know, say one bad thing about this thing now when they happen. Anybody when try to speak the truth, then go give you name. So you when you talk truth now, you don't be Peter Obi supporter or Ndi Igbo or which one is the other one? Biafra agitators. So I am now beginning to say one thing now, the way it's going. So that means Peter Obi is a righteous person now, Abi. We know there is no righteous person. At least he's a truthful person. Because if you try to say the truth, they will say you are supporting Peter Obi. Yes, you are an Igbo supporter. This and that, obedient movement. And these people want to cause problem in Nigeria because they want to do things in the right way. Nigerians, we have to wake up. We have to wake up and drop this sentiment of a thing. It's not helping us. It has not helped us. The same thing happened. Well, the former president actually won the election for the first tenure. Nigerians voted for him because they want to do away with a PDP government then. Nigerians voted for him. He won the election. But within that first tenure, Nigerians can't say, he know they perform. Make him step down, nothing else carry their wahala come out. Say heaven go for enter it. Why would their son step down? This and this and this and that. Why would such a thing happen? For what? Is their turn, and nobody would stop them, nobody would deny them. Today, they are the most suffered people in Nigeria, in that region. With everything President Bola, I beg your pardon, Muhammadu Buhari did for them, all the Jewish positions the Nigerians were giving to the Northerners. But now them suffer pass. Now them suffer pass. We don't start again. Can't we just say the truth? So obedient don't go still bribe these people. That election was nothing to tell home about, whether you like it or not. It was like a child's play. And that election was the most expensive election in South Africa, in West Africa, beg your pardon. No African country don't spend money for election the way Nigerian government spent money for that election. But that election is nothing to tell home about. After una don't collect money from them, after they don't help una train una INEC officials, now they talk put for the same matter when I don't already first engage them. Nigerian government say they not get the right to talk. It's a shame, whether una like them or not. I always say this thing. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu happens to be the best president in the whole world, and the process that brought him is not genuine, it not still make sense. So guys, let me drop it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.